More time. Well, I think we'd all like to stay here a bit longer than 3.5 weeks, but so far, everywhere we've been, we've managed to see some of the islands. I mean, me particular, I went to Eleuthera and we went to Harbour Island, where we had like the carnival when we came in and everything. But it's been, I think everyone's saying this, the warm welcome. Everywhere you go, despite having the sash and being within the organisation, people are really like wanting to get to know you.
Following the interviews, 50 contestants were taken to historic downtown Nassau to do some shopping. A large crowd of onlookers had gathered in anticipation of their arrival, and as the ladies stepped off the buses, you could hear shouts of support for their favorite delegates. The largest cheers came for Miss Bahamas Kiara Sherman, who was making her first public appearance with the contestants. The ladies took a group photo with Diana Mendoza, who arrived on a horse-driven carriage in Parliament Square in front of the Queen Victoria statue. Following the photo, they then walked across the street to Rawson Square, where a colorful craft market had been erected especially for them. With the music of the Falcons in the background, they sipped on ice-cold switcher and water as they browsed the market, which included authentically Bahamian products from 16 artisans. Next up, a stroll down Bay Street, which had been closed to vehicular traffic, to do more shopping. Once they had their fill of shopping, the ladies were taken to the British Colonial Hilton, where they had a private lunch with the Minister of Tourism, the Honourable Vincent Vanderpool Wallace. Later that day was the official welcome, a very elegant affair held at the Balmoral Club. This was the first time that all 85 delegates were presented to the public. One by one, the contestants were escorted into the open-air reception by officers of the Royal Bahamas Defence Force in full regalia. The ladies were welcomed to the Bahamas by the Minister of Tourism, who told them that they are about to see more beauty of this country as they travel to other islands.
The one thing that is very sure to us is over the course of the next several days, you're going to see some things like, for example, spectacular pink and white and powdery sand beaches and absolutely the clearest waters in the world. In fact, some of you who come from countries that used to believe you have the clearest waters in the world, you can now go back home and correct people that you have seen absolutely the clearest and most beautiful waters in the world.
Stellar entertainment was provided by Tingham Dam Band and Bahamian recording artists Nita and KB. Nita invited the contestants onto the stage and taught them how to do the Junkanoo dance. A fantastic display of fireworks lit up the sky to bring the evening to a close. When we come back, the Miss Universe contestants begin their rounds of island hopping. Stay with us.
It's better in the Bahamas, romance all the day, all the hideaways for the lazy days, all the nights the people play, ooh la la la, ooh la la, it's better in the Bahamas.
Tourism enriches the economy, our culture. It protects our environment and promotes peace. Tourism enriches individuals, families, communities, and all the world.
It's better in the Bahamas, romance all the day. It's better in the Bahamas, come and dance the night away.
Book your flight today for just $19. Go to spiritair.com for details. Restrictions apply.
Ooh la la la, ooh la la, it's better in the Bahamas.
Welcome back to Tourism Today. On Saturday, August 8th, the contestants began visiting the out islands of the Bahamas. They were split into two groups, the first going to the Exuma chain of islands and the other visiting Bimini. The 20 contestants having fun in the Bimini sun were greeted at the airport by the Bimini All-Star Junkanoo Group. The first stop on the agenda was at the Bimini Sands Resort and Marina, where 2 ferries were waiting, one for the contestants and chaperones and the other for the media. A large number of Biminites were waiting at the dock to catch a glimpse of the contestants, who were greeted with sounds of the Bimini Community Marching Band. The marching band led a procession of the ladies down the main street to the Bimini Craft Center, where a brief ceremony was held. Local government officials welcomed the delegates, telling them that they were lucky because of all the Bahamian islands they got to come to Bimini. The ladies were presented with indigenous straw bags and scarves by the Bimini Straw Vendors Association, a book on the history of the island, and an assortment of perfumes from John Bull Department Store. Following the welcoming ceremony, they boarded waiting golf carts and were driven to Ansell's Boathouse, where they met the legendary custom boat builder, Ansel Saunders. The contestants then made their way to the Bimini Bay Resort. They got to spend about 2 hours enjoying the pool and a dip in the sea, as videographers and photographers captured every moment. After enjoying the sun, sand, and sea, the contestants were taken to Mackey's Sand Bar, where more delectable treats awaited them. And then a party broke out, as the band Prime Time began to play Bahamian favorites.
Bimini, it's a beautiful place, and I would love to come here again with my family or like boyfriend and have somebody like this, you know, to enjoy it another way.
How do the beaches of Bimini compare to the beaches of Puerto Rico?
Well, the beaches of Bimini are more clearly and they are more clean, so that is a difference.
But at first I was like, okay, I'm going to Bimini. What's Bimini? But I'm going to tell you that Bimini is like the sun, the smile, the water, and everything is good in Bimini.
Still to come, the island of Grand Bahama set ablaze with Miss Universe contestants in swimwear.
It's better in the Bahamas, romance of the day, all the hideaways for the lazy days, all the nights the people play. Ooh la la la, ooh la la, it's better in the Bahamas.
Tourism enriches the economy, our culture. It protects our environment and promotes peace. Tourism enriches individuals, families, communities, and all the world.
It's better in the Bahamas, romance of the day. It's better in the Bahamas, come and dance the night away.
Book your flight today for just $19. Go to spiritair.com for details. Restrictions apply.
Ooh la la la, ooh la la, it's better in the Bahamas.
Sunday, August 9 was a big day for the 84 contestants who traveled to Grand Bahama Island for the much-anticipated swimsuit presentation. The ladies were greeted at Grand Bahama International Airport with a royal fanfare before being serenaded by the Grand Bahama Youth Choir